Chapter 33, Postlude. I've always wanted to play Don Quixote in some way. It's a great role. Dominic Chianese. If you've journeyed this far, I can only hope that my words have stirred some response within you, even if it's disappointment or confusion. My purpose in writing this is to share my heart and beliefs not only with my children, but, if fortune smiles upon me, with your children as well. The next generation, should they endure the trials of the Great Tribulation, needs a fresh perspective to navigate the chaos and bewilderment they may face. I firmly hold that philosophical idealism and steadfast faith in Christian belief can offer the guidance they require. I know my arguments may not be perfect, but I hope they can at least prompt you to explore how your story aligns with the grand narrative of existence. As you read these words, you could be one of my descendants, or someone who has known me well. You may even be a friend, gaining insight into my thoughts and convictions. Regardless of who you are, my earnest wish is for you to contemplate this narrative and respect my intention to make a difference in the world. Whether I become just another hypocritical voice amidst the folly of our time, I pray that these pages may still carry a glimmer of wisdom and encouragement for you. Let us bravely confront the foolishness of our era and strive to impact the generations to come positively. There is still much to be explored on this subject, particularly the intricate nature of symbolism and how the divine logos delves more profoundly into God's narrative's beauty, sublime and compelling essence. For example, one could explore the story of Jesus Christ's transfiguration. According to the gospel narratives, Jesus told them, "But I tell you the truth. There are some of those who stand here who will in no way taste of death until they see God's kingdom." Luke 9:27 Web. Then he took Peter, James, and John up a small mountain to pray. The scriptures tell us that as he was praying, the appearance of his face was altered, and his clothing became white and dazzling. Two men were talking with him, who were Moses and Elijah, who appeared in glory and spoke of his departure, which he was about to accomplish at Jerusalem. Luke 9:29-31 Web. The whole event is awe-inspiring, awakening them fully. A cloud, reminiscent of the kavod or divine glory that once covered the mountain of God, forms and envelops them, striking fear in their hearts. From the cloud, the voice of God resounds, declaring, "This is my beloved Son. Listen to it." Luke 9:35 Web. In this singular moment, multiple epiphanies unfold. Jesus as the Logos, the Spirit manifest in the cloud, and God speaking through the voice. Moses and Elijah, though unable to see God's face on the mountain, each experienced his presence through different means, the booming voice for Moses and the still, small voice for Elijah. Yet, in this transcendent moment, all three, Moses, Elijah, and the disciples Peter, James, and John, witness the face of God in Christ. John eloquently conveys this in his writings, declaring that the Word became flesh, and they beheld his glory as the one and only Son, full of grace and truth. John 1:14 Web. In his later writings, Peter reflects on this profound encounter, recounting how they heard the voice from heaven while they were on that holy mountain, a voice he identifies as coming from majestic glory. 2 Peter 1:17 Web. This grand narrative's depths of beauty, sublime and compelling, seem unfathomable. Even physicists, with all their probing, cannot fully plumb its depths, let alone comprehend the grand artist. However, by faith, we may embark on this journey of wisdom. As you delve into his story, grasping that the narrative is saturated with spirit, you can align yourself with him, adding your account with devotion and faith, and in doing so, truly come to know him. To know the artist is to understand the art, and to know the art is to see the artist's heart.